Hello darlings, and welcome back to Everything Tumbler Tutorials with Creative Vinyl Designs. Today we're going to be working on an ombre tack it method with holographic glitters. So I've already spray painted this cup. This is the one I did a tutorial on earlier this afternoon. And we're going to do dark blue holographic, bubblegum pop holographic, and then I mixed about 50-50 in a Recollections container, which is what I like to use for all my mixing. I try not to shake it up too much because I didn't want it to be, well, turning purple. So I just shook it up just enough to get it mixed up. And so basically I've already got my tack it and my tack it over and over and my water already ready to go. So we're just going to get this on the cup. As you can see, as I've done tack its before, it goes on white. And then when this is, well, not dry, I always say that, but when it's clear, you're ready to proceed with your glitter. You want to make sure it everywhere is clear before continuing. Otherwise, those sections tend to mess up. And I have tried to fix them, and I can't. So I don't even know if it's possible to fix it. Maybe somebody out there has done a tack it method and it's messed up and like chipped in a certain section, and then you were able to recover it. If you did, I'd really like to know the tips and the tricks on how to do that. Oh, I'm sorry, I got this completely out of camera. I'm just getting my bottom. And you just want to try to get any and all harsh lines off just by giving it a rub down. And once you have full coverage, then you can let this, I'll say let it dry clear, but it's not really drying. In a sense it is, but it's not dry. You obviously don't want it dry. Okay. So there it's on. And we're going to let this dry for a minute, and then I'll be right back to get our glitter on. Okay guys, welcome back. So now we've let it go clear. So now it's time for glitter, and we're going to start with the dark blue holographic towards the bottom. Okay, this is how I get my bottom. It's being a little stubborn right there. Make sure we get that. Okay, better. Just gonna go over it one more time real quick. So I'm gonna leave a gap right here where the two colors met with the spray paint. Okay, I'm going to set this off to the side. And then we're going to go right at the top with our pink bubblegum pop. So you're going to get real close without touching. Perfect. Set that off to the side. And now we're going to go in with the mixture. And I'm going to come up way up high so I can try to get where, you know, let it go wherever it may. Wherever there's glitter, this is not likely to stick, so don't worry about that. Just focus in on the center and let it get there. Because remember, this is going to be varnished off. Looking real good. Okay. All right, so we're going to set this off to the side. And you definitely want to start varnishing right away. And so whatever drops here, because there's two separate colors, obviously we're not going to reuse this. We're going to separate this and keep this in another jar because we can always use it for something else later. So then you just want to start with your finger and gently. This does not take a lot of pressure. If you do too much pressure, you're going to mess it up. These chip really, really easily. This was a customer order, so we'll see how she likes the two blended together, these two colors. Look at that. And just keep going all the way around until you have your colors varnished off. And you can certainly see where it's smooth to where it's still rough. You can see the difference with the glitter. I'm sorry guys for the sniffling and the wonky voice. I am fighting a cold. I'm not going to let it get me down. We're just going to keep going. Too many fun tutorials to do to be laid down sick. This is really beautiful. These are excellent colors together. And what the customer asked for, the customer shall receive. So don't forget about the bottom. Being really careful in the groove. Like I said, guys, these holographics, they nick really, really easy. So you want to just take your time, be easy with them. Don't be in a rush. The worst thing that would happen is you having to start completely over, and that's really sad because there's a lot, you know, a lot that goes into this. Also, do note that the Tack It Over and Over can be purchased off Amazon, and you can literally get it next day, maybe 2 days later. And there it is. What you guys think about that? Tack It method. I apologize. My lighting is not really well, so wait for the end of the tutorial and I will have a video and probably a picture that shows out in the Florida sun the true holographic that I don't think my GoPro is currently picking up. But the ombre is quite beautiful. It's subtle. I think she's gonna love it. All right, you guys, that is it for the True Tack It Method Ombre. It's super smooth. All right, watch to the end. I'm going to do another video and probably a photo so you guys can see this. Thank you so much for joining me back with Everything Tumbler Tutorials with Creative Vinyl Designs. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, darlings.
Intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat.